Brandon.
Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. You're coming through it all? No? What? It is now. Test, 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 test. Testing, testing, testing. Leave that there. Good to go. What? Yeah. Just right. That's good. Yeah.
Something did you hear it on that phone thing?
Yep. North Stars just getting done with their warm-ups here. Getting ready to play Honeybaked for game number 2 of their playoff series. North Stars beat Bell Tire last Monday 3-1 in game 1. This will be game 2. They'll play Big B and Fox Motors. And I think is there only 4 games or 5 games? I'm getting confused. So we're up here at Suburban Ice Arena in Detroit. They line up. We're waiting for a left winger. Down comes Gemma. Mallory's taking the draw, and draw is loose in the center ice, goes to the board. Mallory chases it. Right winger for Honeybaked has it, loose against the wall. Gemma comes over to help. Mallory passes it back to Michaela. Michaela tries to pass it up to Zoe, but it's stolen. Loose in the defensive zone over to the near side wall. Gemma's there. Mallory's able to chip it out. It's in the neutral zone out the red line to Gemma. Cross ice pass from Honeybaked. That should be an icing call, and it will be. We'll get a quick change. 12:26 to go. 13 minutes on the clock. On Monday night, we played 15 minutes. So, again, continued inconsistency with the period minutes length. On comes Hunter at right, Jocelyn center, and Braley on left. Puck is loose in the middle. Jocelyn gets to it, wins her own draw. Taps it back to Honeybaked. They can't clear it out now. It pops out past Michaela. Michaela's out there on defense with Cora. Left winger for. Now they're in behind the net. Loose. Puck still loose defensive zone. Now picked up by Braley. Braley carries it up the wall. Tries to make a pass to Jocelyn. Does hit Jocelyn with the puck in the stick, but Jocelyn can't control it. Now Jocelyn's got it against the wall. Carries it up. Dumps it in deep. She's going to turn to make a change. And, I think she looked like maybe it went into the Honeybaked bench. Looks like maybe, not sure if somebody got hit over there or not. So they can neutral zone draw. Draws one back to Stella. Stella is out there now with Emsley. And up to the left wing now. I think that's number 18. Number 18 is the best player for Honeybaked. She has got 17 goals in league play so far. She's the second highest scoring leader in the league to this point, according to the stats. So the North, nice wide pass to Avery, who was nice and wide. And she gets it in deep. Mallory passes it to Avery in behind the net. Stop, change direction. Mallory comes back to help. But Zoe, Mallory, and Avery are all bunched together behind the net. So Honeybaked comes away with it, heads up the ice. Down the near side wall. Emsley's there. Cross ice pass. On to Camille, but she makes a save. Another example of the North Stars not being spaced out the best. Now we'll get a change. Defensive zone draw. Now 10:59 to go. Score is 0-0. Jocelyn comes in to take the draw with Hunter on right. And that looks like Gemma on left. Draws one up to Hunter. Deflects off her stick. Back to the left for Honeybaked, who dumps it in deep. Now behind the net with Stella's on her backhand. Chipped up the wall. Deflected. Now to Jocelyn's on her backhand. Pass it up. That's a good little nice short pass play. Couldn't connect, but it was nice looking pass. Back to left D, pressure by Hunter. Off the wall. I think kept in the zone, but poked out by Honeybaked. Stella pokes it away. Back to the right D, who comes over to help. Pressure by Jocelyn. Chipped up the wall. And offsides on Honeybaked. So let's see what we got now. Braley on left. Mallory's going to take the draw. Zoe on right, coming on late. Stella and... No, that's Michaela and Cora. Pass up to Zoe. Drives it up the wall in the zone. That comes back out. That'll be offsides. Puck came up to Zoe. She tried to drive up the wall, and then she lost control. Got poked away. Back in the neutral zone, offsides. 10-12 to go in the first. Mallory will take the draw. Honeybaked wins the draw. Back to the right D. Pass up to the right wing. Send in down to the center slot toward Camille. She's got to get her stick down, goes down, gets a glove, and stops the play. We'll get a whistle. Defensive zone now, far side dot. Looks like Gemma's out there. And puck comes over to Cora, now up to Zoe in the defensive zone. Loose against the wall. Honeybaked sends it in from the left D. Now to Mallory. Can't get it out. Left D, fire, high shot, deflected. That was a high shot from the point on the left D. Went over everyone, got to Camille. She was able to find it. Looks like she had a hard time tracking it initially. So far, it's been really all Honeybaked so far in this period. Emsley swings and misses on the clear. Centering pass from the left wing goes through the slot, goes to the near side wall. Now up to Avery. Bounce off the wall. Gets past the right tee. Hunter's there for pressure. Jocelyn's in now. Cleared. Avery. Backhand pass. It's onside. In deep. Good adjustment on the spacing. North Star's got to be careful. Jocelyn almost stole that. Up to the left wing, who gets past Stella now. Jumped in deep to the back wall. Hensley's there. Centering pass bounces. Now into the high slot. Hunter taps over to Avery. Avery's going to send it in deep. That's going to be icing. So we'll take a defensive zone draw. 8:46 to go, 0-0. Goes into the corner from Honeybaked, dumps it into the back wall. Emsley there now. Overskates it. Honeybaked steals it. Pass behind the net. Now up to, looks like Zoe. Will drive it up the wall. Needs to get a wide side pass. Gets it to Gemma. Gemma taps in the zone. Stolen by Honeybaked. Gemma goes down. Zoe goes down. 17 drives it in. Sends the puck in behind the net. Now picked up by Stella. Now Emsley behind the net on her forehand. Going to drive it up. Gets it out of the zone, but sends it right to the right D. Stella can't get it out. Back to Emsley. Cross-ice pass bounces off the wall. That's not going to be icing that trickles toward the goalie. Picked up by number 17 defense. And cleared out of the zone. Back to Michaela. Picked up on her forehand. Will skate behind the net. Pressure. Pass up to Hunter. Carries it up. Sends it in after she gets past the red line. Stolen by Honeybaked. Behind the net. Braley gets a stick on it. Stolen by Honeybaked. Shot. Misses. Go to the far side wall now. Pass through the slot. Back to the lefty. Shot. Loose. Bouncing. Through the slot to the back wall. Now to the near side wall. Right D. Honeybaked. Into the slot again. Through to the far side corner. Honeybaked's there. Shot. Through the slot. A rebound. North Stars really struggling here. Braley gets it out of the zone. And neutral zone now. Honeybaked. Back into the zone. Back to Michaela on her backhand, passes it up the wall. This is to Zoe, up to Mallory, past Mallory, back into the offensive zone for Honeybaked. Shots on net. Camille makes the save. Now to Zoe. Cora sends it right to the Honeybaked defense. Ford sends it in. Now behind the net to Michaela. Wraps around the wall to Avery. Cross ice pass. Now to Zoe. Battle along the board. Honeybake wins the battle. Left D. This is Avery. Looks like she's on right now. Her and Zoe have changed sides, it looks like. Knocked away by Avery. Knocked up. Battle. Avery goes down. Mallory. Loose. Zoe's there. Taken by number 18 for Honeybaked. Looking for somebody. Mallory changes. Kept in by Avery. Sends it into the corner. She chases after it. Now Zoe changing. Gets past Jocelyn. Off the wall. Jocelyn with the back check. Cross ice pass to the left wing. Shot. Saved by Camille, I think. Went up over the net. Now to Emsley. Emsley swings and misses. Emsley gets it back. Cross ice pass. Now to Hunter. Hunter sends it in behind the net. Bounces onto the goalie. Knocks it behind. Now over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn's got Avery. Or that's Hunter. Hunter can't control it on her backhand. Good looking pass, though. Good effort. Centering pass again from Jocelyn to Gemma. Gemma couldn't get to it. Now there's a pass to the middle, but nobody there. Honeybake's going to steal that one. Number 18 is going to drive it up. Pass it to the right wing. Stick handle. Move into the slot. And comes out of the zone now at the red line. Passes it back to the right D for Honeybaked. Pass to the left wing. Now picked up by Stella. Mallory's out there now. Kept in at the blue line. Swing and a miss. Now to Mallory. Chips it out of the zone. Chase after it. That might be icing, and it will be. Too hard. 3:41 to go in the first period. Score 0-0. We'll take another defensive zone draw. So Mallory will take a draw far side dot. Zoe on right. Brayley on the left. I think that's what we have. Battle along the far side wall. Still loose on the side. Into the corner now to Stella. Now to Brayley. Cross ice pass. Right side winger's got to be high and wide there for that pass. Puck bounces behind the net to Emsley. Now to Brayley. Back up. Mallory too close. Out the zone. A lot of puck smacking right now. Shot on net. Camille makes a save. Not good spacing by the North Stars again. 2:54 to go, first period. Score 0-0. We'll get a change. Jocelyn in. Avery on left. Hunter on right. North Stars playing shorthanded today. 4 defense and 6 forwards. And that puck comes out of the zone. Hunter chips it up, tries to get it to Jocelyn. Knocked away by Honeybaked. Loose at the red line. Honeybaked comes away with it, wins the battle. Nice cross-ice pass. Winger was nice and wide there and available. Couldn't catch it, though. Cora comes away with it. Now to Michaela. Loose against the wall. Honeybaked gets it. Shot. Deflects off of Cora. Centering pass into the middle. Now with Cora. Can't get it out. Driven back in deep into the corner by Honeybaked right D. Michaela swing and a miss. Now she's got on her backhand behind the net. Now to Avery. Cora's over there to help. Honeybaked comes away with it now. Up to Michaela. Nice pass up to Zoe. No, that's Hunter. Hunter gets it up into the zone, but it's taken away by Honeybaked. Avery comes over to help. Honeybaked drives it in. That should be icing, but they're going to wave it off. Cora's there, sends it around the wall. Now up to Mallory. On her backhand, pass up to Gemma. Gemma passes it or deflects off her stick right back to the right D for Honeybaked. Sent back in. This period's been all Honeybaked in the North Star defensive zone. Knocked away by Honeybaked. Too many opportunities right now for Honeybaked in the zone. Mallory passes up to Gemma. Stolen by Honeybaked. Mallory just North Star just puck slapping right now. Back in deep, defensive zone. Stella with the puck. Looking to make a pass to somebody. Stolen by Honeybaked. Loose puck, battle against the wall. Now to Gemma. Zoe's got to stay wide. Zoe's got to be wide. Neutral zone now, red line. Honeybaked whacking puck. Zoe battling. Sends it in deep. Now a change. Braley's in now for Gemma. Braley needs to attack the puck. Hunter and Jocelyn both attack the puck off of Hunter's stick now in the defensive zone. Pressure by Jocelyn. Good pressure, good pressure. That's the end of the first period. Score 0-0. But that was a period dominated by Honeybaked.
Spend a little more time in anywhere but the defensive zone.
You are you using cell phone service using the Wi-Fi directly below us?
I haven't had any. We got the worst watching. He's been commenting to me though.
My phone's in 4G. Started the second period. Jocelyn's in. Over to Braley. Braley passes it back to Emsley. Emsley could not control it. And there's some pushing and shoving in front of the net. Puck was on net. Camille had to freeze the puck. So get a whistle, and now we'll have another defensive zone draw. Jocelyn will take the draw. Defensive zone, far side. Dot Braley on left. And Hunter, another shot right on net. Backhand from the left wing.
Girls.
Right wing's got to stay in there and battle for the puck. One to the center again. Now to Emsley on her forehand. Pass up the wall. Now to Braley. Can't get it to Braley, though. Bounces off Jocelyn's stick. Loose. Now up to Hunter. Braley's got to stay wide. Hunter racing right past Braley. Oh, offsides. Oh, my goodness. Oh, not great spacing. Difficult puck management there, causing an offsides. Mallory back in neutral zone draw. Mallory wins the draw back to Zoe smacks the puck up to Honeybaked. Right wing's got it for Honeybaked. Dumps it in deep. Goes in behind the net. Michaela gets there. Passes up the wall. This is to Zoe. Loose in the feet. Mallory comes over to help. Zoe carries it up. Takes out a Honeybaked player. Honeybaked sends it back to Michaela. Tries to pass it to Avery. Avery wasn't wide enough. And it's a turnover. Honeybaked coming back the other way. Driving it up. Good back check by now shot. Save. Good pass by Honeybaked to number 18 who got a good shot on net. That shot just misses the outside of the net by 3 feet from Honeybaked defense. Now back to Cora. Cora passes it right up. I think that hit uh, Hunter's stick. Goes down deep over to the far side wall. This is the Gemma looking to make a pass. That goes on net. Good shot by Gemma. Got it on net. Goalie makes a glove save. Good adjustment by Gemma to get turned around on her forehand, pulling that puck off the wall and shot it on net. That's the first shot on net, I believe, for the North Stars for the game. Rayleigh on left, Mallory taking the draw, and now Zoe on right. Loose in the slot. Sends around to the wall. Now Zoe's trying to get there. Turns, fires, deflected. This will be a race for the puck here. Shot, saved by Camille. Into the corner. Pass back to the D. Comes out of the zone. Looks like that'll be offsides. Honeybaked hadn't cleared the zone yet when they dumped it in. 10:55 to go. Second period. Jocelyn to take the draw. Avery on left. Hunter on right. Wins the draw back to Stella. Stella drives up the wall. She's under pressure, though. Jocelyn brings it in the zone. Still in the zone. Smacked to the far side wall. All three North Stars all too close together again. And the forwards. D pass too hard and off Stella's feet. Does come out of the zone. Hunter backhands it up the wall. Lefty there to help. Avery with the pressure. Stolen by Jocelyn, but the pressure from Avery did not allow her to get back on side. And that was an offside. Another one of those tough ones. Jocelyn steals it right at the blue line. Tough to wait up on that one. 10:15 to go, 0-0, second period. We'll get a line change. Mallory talking to Emsley. Mallory wins it back really hard. Now it's a race to the puck back in the defensive zone. Puck gets smacked at by Honeybaked. Now Emsley up to Gemma. Uh-oh. Shot. Glove save. Camille.
Yep.
North Stars were driving up the wall. Honeybaked poked it away, and Emsley, Mallory, and Gemma all went past the puck, leaving it wide open for Honeybaked to steal and get a shot on net. Mallory, nice win to Gemma. Off the wall, right to the defense. Shot, bouncing puck. Still loose. Now to Zoe. He's a hard, nice, tough. Oh, needs to go off the wall there. Stolen by Honeybaked. She tried to the back wall. They got to talk. To Stella. Off the wall. Mallory's got to control it. She does. She carries it up. Zoe's got to get wide. Zoe's got to get wide. Honeybaked with the right wing. Brings it up. Back to Emsley on defense in the defensive zone. Tries to do a diagonal pass. Knocked and deflected away. Pass up to Zoe. Onside. Sends it deep and into the corner. Zoe changes now with Hunter back on. This could be a breakaway here. Stella hustling back. 18. Shot. Misses the net. to Emsley. Good play by Honeybaked. Just missed the net on the play. Emsley driving up the ice through the slot and off sides. Oh, my heaven's sakes. 8:43 to go, 0-0. Yeah, 4 North Stars at the blue line there driving up the wall. Honeybake wins the draw, back to left deep, pass up the left wing. Now back to Michaela. Tries to pass it up to Hunter. And to Cora. Tried to stick handle. Hunter goes down. Now she's lost her stick. She's got to go quick. Honeybake or Michaela gets a stick on it. Uh, Brayley now with it drives up under a lot of pressure. She gets it stolen. Mallory back on now with Zoe. Mallory with the pressure. Along the wall, Zoe comes over. Avery's out there. They need to talk. Michaela fired it, but got blocked. Now it's going the other direction. A little mini breakaway. Save a backhand shot. Loose. Back to the right D. High shot. This is wide. Camille gets on it. Michaela there. Bouncing puck. Now to Zoe or Cora. Up the wall bounces and comes out of the zone. Back in, not hard enough pressure by Mallory. Kind of flubbed off of Michaela's stick. Battle along the wall. Avery down to Mallory. Backhand shift. She needs a change. Honeybake going the other way. Stolen by Cora. Battle along the far side wall. Uh-oh, this is number 18. Michaela's there. Knocked away. Camille. Good job by Michaela up to Cora. Or Zoe. Zoe trying to make a pass. Gets it knocked away. Jocelyn goes down. Along the wall. Back into neutrals. Back into the defensive zone. 6:28 to go. Good defense by Michaela. Bouncing puck. Centering pass. Jocelyn gets there on a backhand. Winger gets there, sends it back in behind the net. Cora's going to get there on her backhand. Gets it up to Gemma. Gemma can't get it out of the zone. Needs a hard clear. They need a hard clear, not hard enough. And it does. Still in the zone. Centering pass to the winger in the middle, now to 18. Shot and score. Yeah, that all happened because the North Stars could not get it out of the zone at the blue line. So then there was too much pressure in the center. Number 18 with the goal. Goal number 1 for Honeybakes. 5:52 to go in the second period. That puck got loose past to the open center slot. It was a 2-on-1 at that point, and 18 put it over the glove side of Camille. Mallory wins the draw back to Stella. Stella with a 4-foot pass to Zoe. Zoe passes it to Honeybaked. And that's off of Camille's stick, so that's not going to be. Now to Brayley. And back into the center slot. Stella going to the wall. Stolen by Honeybaked. Now to Stella. Pass bounces off a Honeybaked. Now to Brayley. He's going to carry it up and kept in the zone. Emsley gets there and drives it. Ricochets in the near side wall. To Emsley. Honeybaked heading the other way. Drive up the east side. Shot. Picked up by lefty for Honeybaked. North Stars, all 4 of the North Stars all together in pile. Sent back in deep. Honeybaked there. Along the wall now. Zoe smacks it out of the zone. That'll be icing call. 4:21 to go. First period. Take another defensive zone draw. So we'll get a change. Hunter's out there with Jocelyn and Avery. Michaela Cora on defense. Back to Michaela. Pass up to Hunter. Can't connect. Cora gets it up to Avery. Avery can't make a play. Back to Cora. Avery pokes it out. Back to the red line. Lefty comes over to help for Honeybaked. Sent back in deep. Now in behind the net to Michaela. Looking for somebody to pass. A good pass to Hunter. Hunter can't make a clean pass to the Jocelyn. And it's tied up against the near side wall right in front of the Honeybaked bench. Hunter battling. Jocelyn's there. Honeybaked comes away with it. D pass. Bouncing puck. Now they need to talk. Cora struggling with that backhand. Now to Michaela under pressure. Loose puck and in. So goal number 2 for the North or for Honeybaked. So 3:23 to go, second period. Mallory wins the draw. Back to Stella, defensive zone, pass up the wall. Transition passes continue to be big struggle, puck handling a struggle, and a third goal for Honeybaked. Defensive zone now. Pass out to Gemma. Back to Emsley. Needs a cross-ice pass. Oh. Jocelyn tries to pass it up. Now to Braley on the left side wing. Passes it directly to the right D for Honeybaked, who shoots it in, misses wide, 3 feet. Jocelyn and Hunter. Shot on net. Camille makes save. So the reset, take a defensive zone draw. Jocelyn's out there with Braley and Hunter. Honeybaked wins the draw, comes on net. Into the slot. Loose in the middle, heads to the back wall. Still loose puck in the middle. Good pass back to the left D. Pass over the right D, two North Stars standing side by side. Puck through the slot, shot by the left winger. Camille makes a save on the backside wall. Another shot on net, covered by Camille. All kinds of pressure from the North Star, from Honeybaked. North Stars cannot make a play to get it out of the zone, transition up the ice. So we get a change. Mallory, Avery, and Zoe back in. Mallory wins it up to Zoe. Zoe drives it up under pressure. Honeybake takes it away. Bouncing puck behind the net. Centering pass shot. Great save by Camille. All Honeybaked right now. Another pass into the centering slot. That should be a tackle and a punch from Honeybaked. So Honeybaked player will go into the box for a power play for the North Stars, who are down 3-0 with 58 seconds to go in the second. So the North Stars will take a offensive zone draw. It'll be a minute 30 on the power play. Zoe, Mallory, and Avery with Stella and Emsley on defense. Stella comes in super tight on the red circle. Puck goes to the side wall. Mallory tries to send it in deep. It's along the wall again. Honeybake with the pressure. We're now to Mallory. Shot. Shoots it up high. Scoops it. Goes to the far side wall. And Mallory changing now. Jocelyn back in. Honeybake short-handed. Sends it in deep. Now to the back wall. Picked up by Emsley. Sends it out of the zone. Avery coming off for a change now. 10 seconds left in the second period. Back to the blue line. It comes out of the zone. Hunter passes back to Stella. Stella tries to pass it up to Gemma. Gemma carries it in. And that'll be the end of the second period. That was a tough period for the North Stars there. So down 3-0. North Stars play 2 games tomorrow at Kalamazoo against their 12-14 Tier 3 team. Games at 9:45. What are the times of the games? 9:45 and 3?
10:33, maybe.
10:45 and 3? $9:45 and 3 tomorrow at Lawson Ice Arena in Kalamazoo. So 13 minutes back on the clock, score 3-0. North Stars are down with 33 seconds left in the power play. Jocelyn wins the draw to herself, picks it up. Down to Hunter on the right wing, trying to make a centering pass, gets it stolen from Honeybaked. Jocelyn and Hunter there. Knocked away into the corner. Back to Michaela, fires it back into the cross the net there. Gemma was there. All 3 North Stars not spaced out. They're all together now. Hunter slides back into the slot. Centering pass. Hunter almost got there. Down to Michaela to see if she can fire it. It's in the slot. And comes out of the zone back to Cora. Stolen by Honeybake. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey. And we get a whistle.
Small these times.
Take a neutral zone draw. Mallory comes in with Zoe and Braley. Honeybaked wins the draw. Sent in deep by Honeybaked. Back to Stella. Now on her backhand behind the net. Around the wall up to Braley. Braley wide side pass up to Zoe. Good pass to Zoe. Zoe drives it in under pressure. Needs to get a centering pass. Not quick enough. Too late on the centering pass. Into the corner. She had two North Stars there. Cross ice pass. Honeybaked did not stay wide on that left wing. Emsley goes down. It's in the zone. Mallory stays back to help Emsley. Braley battling. Oh boy, all three North Stars come away with it. Mallory goes down. Back to Emsley. North Star's not spaced out again. And that will be cleared. And let's see if it's icing. It's got to go a little further. And it does. So we'll get a change. 11-11 to go. Third period. Offensive zone draw near side. Dot. Jocelyn will take the draw with Hunter on right and Avery on left. Michaela and Cora on defense. Honeybaked missing a player. Referee waiting till Honeybaked gets a player in there. And Honeybaked wins the draw. And now over to Hunter. They need a forward to go to the net. Honeybaked comes away with it. Stolen by Jocelyn. She's under pressure, though. Hunter comes over. They're playing the body. And Honeybaked comes away with the puck. Sent in deep. Sticked aside by Camille to the back wall. And Jocelyn comes away with it. Drives it up the ice. Taps it out of the zone to the red line now. Now to Hunter. And offside to Avery. Did not wait up at the blue line. So she went directly in offsides. So we get a change. Mallory in there to take the draw with Gemma and Zoe. Oh, maybe there's three left. Maybe I'm wrong. Avery, Gemma, and Braley are the three lefts, I believe. I think I misspoke. Loose against the wall, centering pass. Zoe or Cora tries to get it up. Now it's up to Gemma at the red line. Mallory swings and misses. Honeybaked drives it up the wall. Into the slot. Backhand shot. Misses short side. Michaela's got room and space. She drives it up. She's under pressure from backside. North Star's got to go with her. Pressure by Gemma, knocked away. More pressure by Gemma. Good pressure by Gemma that time. Caused almost a couple of turnovers. Cross ice pass to the far side winger who was cutting. Braley comes in for now. There's going to be a penalty on Zoe for grabbing the player's stick. Zoe got tied up with a Honeybaked player, went down, then picked up her stick and then threw it down. That will be a penalty on Zoe. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Zoe seems to be confused. So we'll be on a penalty kill now for a minute 30 with 9:16 to go in the third. Honeybaked wins the draw. Backhand pass through the slot, left winger there. Hits the side of the net. Shot from the left wing on net. Camille makes the save. Get a line change. Brayley in now with Mallory. Take the draw. Far side dot defensive zone. Mallory wins the draw to herself and then turns it over the far side wall. She does get it out of the zone. Back to the D. She's chasing after it. Can't have two forwards chasing the puck. Bad pass by Honeybaked goes long. And Emsley, Honeybaked comes away with it on the back wall. Stop, change of direction. Honeybaked with it, back wall. To the lefty at the blue line, no pressure. Sent to the side. Stella back to the lefty for Honeybaked. 20 seconds ago in the penalty kill. Loose puck now through the slot. 3 Honeybaked players there. No. North Stars. Shot blocked, missed, kept in the zone at the blue line. Shot comes in to Camille, makes another save. Camille playing pretty good. Zoe back in after the penalty is over. 7:40 to go, third period. Pass back to the left point. North Stars not covering defensively well. Right side point's now wide open. Shot on that. Goalie makes the save. Coverage for North Stars not good defensively. And we get a full 5-player line change. Michaela comes away with a draw, tries to pass it up. Hunter tries to make a 3-foot pass to Jocelyn. Michaela's got room. Honeybaked gets it on the back wall. Back to Michaela, fires, deflects off Jocelyn, goes to the near side wall. Now to Cora. Now comes loose to Gemma. And Honeybaked will clear it. This is going to be a race to the puck. Cora heading there. That may not clear. I'm not sure. It doesn't. So to Jocelyn. Cross ice pass. Gets to Gemma. She's chasing after it, but Honeybaked will get there first. Skating behind the net. North Star's not attacking the puck. Literally 2 forwards backing away from the puck as it's carried up the ice. Goes all the way full length of the ice. Zoe going back to the box for another penalty. That looks like a double penalty, I think. Yeah, on both Zoe and the Honeybaked player got tangled up back there. The referee didn't like it, and I'm not sure what he's got, but both players are going to the box, so this would be 4-on-4, I believe, or it could be 5-on-5. Now 5-on-5 with simultaneous penalties. 6:12 to go in the third period. North Stars down 3-0. Mallory, Avery, and Brayley in. Honeybaked wins the draw, carries it to the back wall. Pressure by Avery. Up to the left winger. Cross ice pass picked up by Cora. She loses control. Mallory takes out a Honeybaked player. No call. Now to Mallory. Tries a pass up to Avery. Back in behind the wall. Pass up the wall to Braley. Braley chips it up. That may not make it to the red line. They're going to wave off icing. Avery with the pressure. Good pressure by Avery. Almost stolen. Out of Avery almost. Makes a move. Shot. Good job by Avery that time. Now the North Stars pressure caused that turnover that time. Nice play by Avery. Good little stick handle.